Welcome to Superdude Shots of Superdude. We're watching the Italian Grand Prix at Monza, and I'm sorry I'm late. So, very massive fighting between Piastri and Lando Norris off the start. Piastri got the better. Lando Norris still unable. Lewis didn't leave cars with. I mean, I got penalty for that, so. He got a penalty? Verstappen got a penalty. For what? Dude, this is lap 2. How can you already get a penalty? Something flapping. What is flapping? I don't understand. Yeah, so basically Piastri and Lando Norris were fighting at the I don't know what turn they call that. Let's just see on the screen. Oh man, why is this thing covering? Okay, so yeah, so basically they got off the start, which I didn't see unfortunately. But what I can tell you is that at turn number, what is that turn? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn 4 and 5 is where Piastri went side by side with Lando Norris and passed Lando Norris. Now, not only did Lando Norris get passed by Piastri, but he also got passed by Leclerc, the Ferrari. The problem with Lando Norris is he's not good at the starts, bro. I don't know why. Carlos Sainz is in 4th place. Hamilton 5th. Verstappen in 6th. Yeah, so George has damage and Perez is saying that it's dangerous. Piastri 4th lap of the race, 1 minute 25. So Piastri really wants this, dude. He wants it heavily. The problem is we all know as soon as it's the final part of the race, that is when Lando Norris comes way stronger than Piastri. So I doubt Piastri is going to win this race. Look, he's in a very good position right now. He could win it, but I doubt it. I do not believe that Piastri will win this race. I'm going to be completely honest here. Very good job from Piastri to pass his teammate, and also very good job from Leclerc to pass his teammate. Exactly, yeah. So basically Perez is saying, hey, George Russell has got damage on his car and he needs to go into the pits and fix it, because that's the way that the new rules work. The new rules are you can no longer drive on flat tires and win a race like Silverstone, where Lewis Hamilton won a race with flat tires, and that will no longer be allowed in modern Formula 1. Modern Formula 1 is basically you either have the best car and win, or you have the slowest car and you lose. There's no more fighting, no more hard fighting, hard racing. Because the harder the racing, the more the British are complaining, because they don't like it when people race hard against their drivers. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. Do leave your comments. Now, unfortunately, I don't even know if my stream is properly live. I'm guessing it is because I set everything up yesterday. So Piastri is trying to pull away from Leclerc now. We're watching the replay of the start. This is what I didn't see. I didn't see this. So Lando Norris went across to try and defend from Piastri. So Lando Norris is specifically and purposefully defended. Oh, who's that? So George Russell had to slow down a lot, which is his fault if you think about it. So what happened with Lewis Hamilton and Verstappen? So George Russell basically locked up his brakes and he had to miss the corner. I don't know what he was thinking, because that first corner he was going to have to brake anyways. Yeah, his braking was just bad, bro. His braking is just bad, because remember, he is on the outside. He needed to brake more. So corner 4, corner 5, and they actually touched each other, bro. Lando Norris and Piastri touched each other as they were passing. Yo, Leclerc was like, bro, that is my pass right there. Lando Norris, dude. Yeah, the problem is they touched each other, so I'm pretty sure Lando Norris is definitely going to complain about that. And why they haven't shown... Why the British media hasn't replayed what Lando Norris' comments were when he got past? That is the real question, yeah. Because remember, he's British. Because I'm telling you now, Lando Norris would have complained to his team about Piastri. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Yeah, that is dangerous because there's carbon fiber. Those pieces can easily cut up a wheel. Piastri falls out of the race, 1 minute 24.6. Lando Norris is now 2 seconds behind Leclerc, bro. Interesting. Verstappen is 6th place behind Hamilton. The fact that Verstappen is in 6th place is good, man. Fastest lap of the race, Lando Norris. Lando Norris said, no, this is mine. Oh, sorry, that's Leclerc, I mean. I'm second place. I immediately thought it was Leclerc, especially with the L. I don't know why I thought L will be Lando Norris when they only use their last name. Charles Leclerc, so they use Leclerc and Oscar Piastri, they use Piastri. Dude, this is a good race because I don't think Piastri is going to win. I definitely don't think Leclerc is going to win, but I do believe Leclerc will be on the podium. Piastri will probably end up 4th place, the way that his team does his pit stops strategy specifically. They will more than likely, dude. Yeah, but Russell needs to come in for the new front. Dude, if he comes in for a new front wing, his race is over, bro. If Russell comes in for a new oh! Why did he have a collision with Tsunoda? Nico Hülkenberg, why did he do that? Hülkenberg is guilty, bro. Like, I do like Hülkenberg, but that's a slam dunk, bro. He dive bombed on the inside and then hit the side of... And the worst problem is now Yuki Tsunoda's got damage on his car for sure. Like even if you can't see the damage, he definitely hit the side of that car hard enough for there to be some structural damage on Yuki Tsunoda's car. That is bad, bro. This is sad. So Piastri, Leclerc, Norris, Carlos Sainz, Hamilton first. So first place is Piastri, second Leclerc, third is Norris, fourth we have Carlos Sainz, Hamilton is in 5th, Verstappen is in 6th, 7 is Russell, Perez is 8th. Piastri is calling on the radio, I just want to see what he says. Dude, that is so bad. So Verstappen is in 6th place behind Hamilton. I don't know, like it says that something happened, that there is a penalty, and I'm not sure what the penalty could be. I just heard a penalty with Verstappen and Hamilton. I'm not sure what's going on. 7th is Russell. Russell is still not gone in. With that broken front wing, he still hasn't got in. That is insane, man. And then Perez is in 8th place. Albon is still in 9th. Good job, Albon. Alonso is in 10th place. Ricciardo 11th. Magnus in 12th. Gasly in 13th. Ocon in 14th. Stroll is in 15th place. Colin, the second driver that replaced Logan Sargent, is in 16th place, which is good. Very good. 17th Bottas, 18th Zhou Guanyu, Yuki Tsunoda 19th, and Hülkenberg is in 20th. I fear that Yuki Tsunoda's race is in jeopardy, to be honest. Retire, yeah, exactly. Yuki Tsunoda has to retire the car. Yuki Tsunoda has to retire the car because Hülkenberg slammed in the side of him. You see, that is how I knew instantly. As soon as I saw how hard Hülkenberg slammed into the side of Yuki Tsunoda, I knew that Yuki Tsunoda's car will not be able to go any further. That's sad, man. Yuki Tsunoda retires on lap 7 because Hülkenberg slams into the side of him. Basically dive bombing. That is what... I don't know why Hülkenberg did that, dude. At that specific corner is the worst corner you could have done it. In fact, all of the corners are bad corners to do that. So it's not really strange or anything. So they're on hard tires, it seems. So Verstappen is on hard tires and Perez is on hard tires. So basically what's happening is Red Bull, unfortunately Red Bull cannot do optimal strategy, which is medium tires like the rest of the grid. They have to do hard tires. The fact that Verstappen is 1.6 seconds behind Hamilton is interesting. Daniel Ricciardo penalty. For what? Daniel Ricciardo penalty for cars forcing another car off the track. Why does he have a 5-second? I didn't see anything with Daniel Ricciardo forcing off the car. Okay, it must have been at the start. Must have been at the start because I did not see that, man. Yeah, see, that is the problem. Hulkenberg, unfortunately, you know, it's unavoidable. He made the worst possible move right there, man. The fact that he drove into the side there was horrible. Such a horrible thing to do. The only problem is, I can see why he did it, because he saw that Yuki Tsunoda wasn't paying attention, and he thought there was a gap, but at that corner there wasn't a gap, dude. That is probably the worst corner to pass someone, especially if you're racing hard and the guy is not aware of you coming on in. Dude, Leclerc's car is faster than Piastri's, bro. That Ferrari, I think that Ferrari is better than Piastri's. I think that Ferrari is better than Piastri's McLaren, bro. See, this is where Norris will start shining. Now Norris will get into the groove. He'll know exactly what to do. The problem is there a chance that Norris has got maybe very minor, because remember, they touched wheels. They didn't touch bodywork. They touched wheels. So is there a chance that he's got very minor damage? I don't know. We have to find out. Do they have damage or not? Are we, so basically Daniel Ricciardo is getting a penalty. Are they going to show us what it is for? He couldn't have gotten the penalty for that because he didn't gain any advantage. Dude, I don't know what Russell is doing. Russell's race is done, bro. Russell's race is done. He needs to go into the pit. They need to change his wing, and he will be far behind everybody else, dude. Piastri, fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 24.0. Is that Red Bull? Is that Verstappen? Oh, that's Perez. Perez is passing Russell. Perez is passing. Dude, that car is still flying debris all over the place, bro. Nice, good job, man. Good job from Perez, bro. That is exactly what Verstappen needed, is Russell to be completely out of the picture. Side by side, Magnussen and Ricciardo. I think Ricciardo's got a problem, bro. Lack of motivation, or just the fact that he knows that his 5-second penalty is looming over his head. Yeah, so George Russell, he needs to go to the pit, bro. Just go into the pit. Let Albon take your place, bro. Albon deserves that position. I'm sorry, you know, I do understand why Russell is in that position. Yeah, box. So Russell goes into the pits. They're gonna have to change the front, you know, wing. So that means that he is probably gonna be in there for at least 15 to 20 seconds, maybe less if he's lucky. I don't know. Stay on the one stopper. That's what they want to do. They want to stay on the one stopper. The problem is everybody has to pit. So even if Verstappen and Perez are not pitting, they have to. They have to. Like, they have to still pit. Even if Verstappen and Perez's car can go until the end of the Grand Prix without pitting and still win, unfortunately they have to pit. There's no option to not pit. They have to pit. So George Russell goes into the pits. They're preparing the wing. They already got it ready. They have to go in. They have to. Okay, let's see how long they take to remove a front wing. That's basically the front nose of a car, to remove it and put it back on. Whoa, that's quick, bro. For a front wing, what is that? Oh, 10 seconds. That looked faster than 10 seconds in my opinion, man. In my opinion, that seemed pretty fast. I will not lie. That's him pretty fast. Dude, George Russell is losing his ways, bro. I get the feeling it's almost exactly the same thing that happened with Sebastian Vettel. Was very good until he wasn't very good anymore. Almost like he used some synthetics. I'll just say that it almost seemed like Sebastian Vettel, especially in the beginning of his, you know, very good, very powerful, you know, very fast driving, winning races career. You might have been pumped full of synthetics. I don't know. I'm just making a observation which could be completely wrong. I do like Sebastian Vettel. He's got a very good personality, especially in Formula 1. He says what he says. He says it very straight, very clearly. You know, it's not like most Germans that sound very strange. Sebastian Vettel has got a very clear English-speaking voice. So I do like Sebastian Vettel, but unfortunately, you know, I feel like there's something strange that happened there. Why was, because especially when he was driving for Red Bull, like Mark Webber did not like him, bro, and we will never know exactly why and what exactly happened, but I will not be surprised if he was using some synthetics to give himself the edge over his teammate. Dude, this race is very interesting because Piastri, I don't think Piastri is going to win, bro. I do not think Piastri will win. The only reason why I don't think so is because Piastri is not good like Lando's when it comes to after the pit stop, long stints, you know, going the whole race, all of the laps, the full race distance. Lando Norris is just better. There's just no doubt in my mind. Lando Norris is actually catching up to Leclerc. I think Leclerc is entering basically starting with defend mode, which means that he's slowing down. That's why Piastri is now almost 3 seconds in front. Piastri is almost 3 seconds in front. Leclerc is now starting to catch up to Lando Norris is now starting to catch up to Leclerc. Let's see. I think it might have happened here. Maybe he went off track. No, he didn't. Oh, so Norris had a little bit of a moment there. Norris had a little bit of a moment. Yep, he went off track. It's not massive, but it would have slowed him down a little bit. There is no way that Lando Norris is going to stay behind Leclerc for long. There's no way, bro. Lando Norris is going to pass Leclerc within the next 3 or 4 laps. Because remember, he passed Max Verstappen easily at Zandvoort. And remember, Piastri could not pass Leclerc. This is Lando Norris versus Leclerc. Lando Norris versus Leclerc. Let's see. What is the difference between Piastri? Remember, it's not the same track, so you can't call it apples to apples comparison. But trust me, when it comes to Lando Norris, he will actually pass Leclerc, and he won't be like Piastri, which is gonna have a problem. Oh, he's coming to the pits. Oh! He hit the board at the entry of the pits. He hit the board at the entry of the pits, dude. Isn't Lando Norris gonna get a penalty for that? Cause he hit the timing board. As he was going into the pits, he slammed on the brakes, hit the timing board. Luckily, no serious damage because we didn't see any damage on his front wing, but we'll probably have to wait and see if there might be some damage. Lando Norris already passing a Alpine, going on the outside of the fast corner, which is corner number 3. 1, 2, 3. Corner number 3. That's where Lando Norris passed. Who's that? Is that Gasly or is that? So Lando Norris passes who? He passes Ocon. Okay, so he just passed Ocon. Ocon is now... It's a pretty good pass, bro. Very good pass. Dude, he hit that thing. He slammed on the brakes. Yeah, I don't know, man. Something is very strange. So what's gonna happen now? Verstappen and Perez will stay ahead because they will pit later on. But remember, this is not gonna be any benefit to the rest. Oh, but maybe the medium tires will be better for Verstappen and Perez. Who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe. Just maybe the medium tires towards the end of the Grand Prix might be better for Perez and Verstappen. Charles Leclerc behind Lando Norris as Lando Norris finishes the pit stop, and he comes out behind Lando Norris. Leclerc comes out behind Lando Norris, bro. Piastri now also pits. Okay, I'm sorry to say, but I think Lando Norris will end up in front of Piastri, right? Huh? Why didn't they put Piastri first? Because they probably wanted to make sure that Leclerc pits first. Dude, Leclerc, dude, I have got no idea who's gonna win, because I don't believe, even though Piastri should technically win, I don't believe he will. I don't believe he will win. But what I do believe is that this pit stop is going to show us whether or not Piastri will stay ahead of Lando Norris. And Lando Norris is the only guy that can win this Grand Prix, that I believe will win the Grand Prix, as long as Piastri doesn't mess us up. And you know what? I still don't believe that Piastri is going to... I don't believe that Piastri will beat Lando. I don't believe it. Oh, there's no way, bro. There's no way. Lando Norris is going to pass, bro. No, he's not. He's not. He's not. He's still ahead. Piastri is still ahead, bro. The pit stop worked well. This is the first time I see the first time I see McLaren make a pit stop for Piastri and they don't mess up his complete race strategy. Yeah, so Leclerc is not happy. But I don't think Leclerc realizes that he was already slower than Piastri, so I don't think it would have made a difference here, bro. I don't think it would have made a difference for you, Leclerc. You might be angry at your team for the strategy, but I don't think it would have made a difference there, because ultimately they are faster than you, and you should have... If he stayed with Piastri and he was within 1 second range of Piastri, I would say he's got a point. But he doesn't, because he was 3 seconds behind. Verstappen, 3.6 seconds behind Carlos Sainz, and actually picking up pace. Verstappen's actually gaining on Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is not yet pitted. Verstappen seems like he's pushing hard, bro. Dude, Verstappen's in second place, bro. Let's see, dude. If Red Bull's strategy pulls off a podium on this race, I will be shocked. Even if something happens to Verstappen's car and Perez ends up on the podium, what if one of the Red Bull cars end up on the podium? Then the Red Bull strategy team are so good, bro. That is an if they get on the podium. Technically, they shouldn't be able to get on the podium, because their strategy is just the reverse of the rest of the drivers. So if everybody else are going from medium to hards, and the Red Bull team are going from hards to medium, so they will pit later in the session. Whoa, Verstappen is catching up to Carlos Sainz, bro. Verstappen is catching up to Carlos Sainz almost. Daniel Ricciardo, another penalty? 10th penalty for cars failing to serve time penalty correctly. Failing to serve time penalty correctly, yeah, because they have to, so they're not allowed to touch the car until 5 seconds have passed. So I'm guessing they didn't. So let's see. Oh, he touched. Yeah. Yeah, they are not allowed to touch. Dude, that is dumb, dude. I feel so bad. Dude, fastest lap from Piastri, then Norris, then Leclerc. Leclerc has the fastest lap of the race so far. Leclerc has the fastest lap of the race so far. Dude, there is no way Verstappen is going to stay in front or get podium. Dude, there's no way. There's no way. I don't know why they even did the strategy, bro. We like maybe I am being too like maybe I don't see the big picture. Maybe I'm not seeing the big picture, but I don't see why. Why was Verstappen and Perez put on hard tires? I don't see any benefit. Max Verstappen, did he make a mistake? Oh no, Max, you can't do mistakes, bro. It's the same thing that landed. It's the same mistake. He went a little bit wide, dust. Yeah, there's a problem with that Red Bull, bro. It's a problem with the Red Bull. Problem with the Red Bull. And what I mean with the problem is there's no way. So Carlos Sainz goes into the pits. Verstappen takes the lead of the race. Now, of course, he takes the lead of the race, but remember, he's not going to win. This is not Verstappen winning the race. This is Verstappen having a different strategy than everybody else. Carlos Sainz goes ahead of, is that George Russell? Ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Carlos Sainz ends up ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Interesting. Lewis Hamilton going on the outside of that Ocon, right? Hamilton passing Ocon. Now chasing down a Ferrari. Will Lewis Hamilton be able to pass a Ferrari on the Hungary Grand Prix? Will Lewis Hamilton be able to pass Carlos Sainz, the guy that he's replacing, to show that he is in fact the right guy? Because that Ferrari seems to be a little bit faster than that Mercedes. So if that Mercedes can beat that Ferrari of Carlos Sainz with Lewis Hamilton driving and passing Carlos Sainz, that means Hamilton is cementing himself as the better option for Ferrari once again. If he passes Carlos Sainz, we have to wait and see if that is the case. Verstappen, can you pick up the pace, Max? Oh, so you can pick up the pace, Max. So the team is telling Verstappen to pick up the pace. Fastest lap of the race, Leclerc 1 minute 23.8. 1 minute 23.8, and Lewis Hamilton is chasing down Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is actually weaving, trying to get Carlos Sainz trying to get Lewis Hamilton not to follow his slipstream. I got confused with both of these drivers that I was mentioning. So Carlos Sainz knows that Lewis Hamilton's behind him. He knows he needs to try and not get Lewis Hamilton to pass him. This is interesting stuff, man. Interesting, very interesting stuff. Verstappen, 3 seconds ahead of Perez. So Verstappen is picking up the pace compared to his teammate, but I don't see that as a good judgment. I don't see that as an accurate measurement, because Perez is not the guy that you want to be measured against to see if you're improving. You need someone like a McLaren, you need someone like a Ferrari, you need someone like a Mercedes to know if you're actually improving. Your own teammate is not going to be a very good judge. Magnussen going, oh, this looks so dodgy. I saw this was going to happen even before it happened. What is wrong with Magnussen, dude? Oh, I see what happened. He locked his brakes. But if he knew that what might happen, why didn't he brake earlier? Yeah, that's not good, bro. Dude, it was 9-second advantage. Piastri was 9 seconds behind Perez. He's now 3.7 seconds. Like, there's no chance that Verstappen can get close to that podium, bro. Box. So they're pitting him now. Dude, I don't understand. What was the deal with the hard tire? Explain to me what was the point for the hard tire? Explain the purpose of the hard tire, bro. I don't get it, man. Piastri is catching up to Perez like it's nobody's business, dude. I think Verstappen is going to be even like behind Russell, maybe. I think this whole the Red Bull strategy crew do not know what to do, dude. They've got no idea. Because there is no way that he is going to hold on to the position. I believe it was 7th position. He is not going to hold on to that position. Fastest lap of the race for Piastri, 1 minute 23.6. Dude, Piastri, 1 minute 23.6. I already said that. Dude, this is crazy, man. Perez is told to stay out. They should have double stacked them, dude. Piastri was 9 seconds behind Perez. He is 1.6 seconds behind Perez now. After he pitted, he was 9 seconds. Now he's... You are allowed to race papaya rules. Yeah, there is no... Norris is gonna beat him, bro. Oh my, they destroy. I didn't even realize this. Because I was checking about the distance. The Red Bull team are falling apart, bro. That's a 6-second pit stop. 6-second pit stop, bro. Dude, Red Bull team are falling apart, bro. Oh my goodness. Holy crap, bro. Verstappen's race is the total disaster. I'm not gonna lie, dude. That is really bad. But at least he's not behind Russell, bro. Because that would have been really bad. But Russell is catching up to Verstappen. Russell is catching up to Verstappen, bro. Perez is now in front of Verstappen. Dude, the team are sabotaging Verstappen so bad. Okay, but then... Okay, sorry. I feel that Perez let Verstappen pass him. I feel that Perez let Verstappen pass him because... Okay, this is sad, man. This is really sad. I'm just shocked how Red Bull is falling apart like this, bro. You see, this is the problem. When your car is the faster car on the grid, no one feels stressed. But as soon as your car is not the fastest car anymore and you have to try and fight the people that have faster cars, then your team are really getting tested. And now Red Bull team are getting tested, and guess what? They're falling apart, man. Red Bull are falling apart. That team is no longer the Red Bull that we know, man. You see, I do not want to give, you know, respect to you know, Verstappen's dad for calling this out long time ago, because I felt he was doing it facetiously. He was doing it to basically, you know, have his own agenda, to give himself clout, to give himself the spotlight. But unfortunately, I have to agree. Jos Verstappen's dad was correct. All the way at the start of the year, Jos Verstappen told the media, told everybody that, hey, Red Bull is no longer going to be Red Bull the longer that Christian Horner stays in Red Bull. Now the one thing, Kevin Magnussen gets a penalty for what? 10-second penalty for what? For causing a collision. Yeah, okay, it makes sense. It makes sense because he should have, like, at that point, I knew that something is gonna give. Dude, Piastri is doing fast lap after fast lap, trying to get away from Lando, bro. And dude, and the worst thing is, you know, Lando Norris wants for Piastri to push himself to the limit, because Lando Norris, I'm telling you now, has got this in the bag. Lando Norris has got pace in hand, where Piastri does not have all the pace in hand. Piastri is not as fast as Lando Norris. I want to believe that Piastri can beat Lando Norris, but I don't. In the same car, Lando Norris will beat you. And you know what's going to happen? Lando Norris is going to force Piastri to you know, basically pressure him to get him to use all his tires, and then towards the end he'll just pass him. There is no way Lando Norris is not going to pass Piastri. I'm telling you now, Lando Norris will pass Piastri this Grand Prix, guaranteed. Leclerc is 1.6 seconds behind Norris. He's not gaining on Norris, but he's not falling back too much. Dude, Verstappen is 7 seconds behind Hamilton, bro. 7 seconds. Why did they pit for hard tires again? I don't get it. Why did they start with hard tires and pit with hard tires? Man, this whole thing makes no sense. The strategy makes no sense because they were still losing. I don't understand. They were still losing. Look, one thing I can say, Verstappen didn't really lose his positions actually. He didn't gain position, he didn't lose position. He just stayed at 6th place behind Hamilton. So I can't say much about it, man. Will Verstappen be able to catch up and pass Hamilton? I would say no. I think Hamilton's car, Mercedes, is just better car than Red Bull at the moment. I'll say that at the moment. At the moment, the Red Bull car is just not as good as Hamilton's car. The Red Bull car of Verstappen's car, the Red Bull Verstappen car is not as good as Hamilton's Mercedes car. Norris is falling behind Piastri, but I guarantee you it's not for long. It's not for long, dude. We have Ricciardo racing. Hard racing Pierre Gasly. Daniel Ricciardo trying to get 14th position. Hard racing for Daniel Ricciardo, dude. Oh, off the track goes Pierre Gasly, and I think that might be an unsafe join. I believe that is what they call it. So again, fastest lap of the race for Piastri. Fastest lap of the race for Piastri, bro. Piastri is pushing those tires. Remember, those tires are only going to last a specific amount of laps. Those tires will only last a specific amount of laps. So the harder he pushes them, the less tire he will have at the end of Grand Prix. Now we don't know. We don't know how long these, like, we don't know the grip level. We don't understand what the wear and tear is on these tires. Dude, it seems like Red Bull is gonna be on same points as... That's interesting, man. So Visa Cash App car trying to pass the car in front of him, which is, I think it's a Bottas car? No, that's another... No, that can't be. It can't be Gasly. No, sorry, that's Bottas. That is Bottas's car. It is Kick car and it is Bottas's car. Sauber Kick. That's what they call the car, right? The team brand, Sauber Kick. Dude, Piastri is pushing... Oh, now Lando Norris is coming back into the picture. Lando Norris faster lap 1 minute 23.0. Dude, that is so much faster than Piastri is. Not even funny, man. Dude, Piastri is not going to keep Lando behind him. And the worst thing that could happen now is if these two drivers clash. The worst thing that can happen for McLaren is if these two drivers hit each other and they both go flying off the track. That is going to be the actual problem. The problem no longer is can Piastri win. The problem now is can Lando Norris and Piastri avoid crashing each other out. But they are their own worst enemies right now. Their own worst enemies is Lando Norris versus Piastri and Piastri versus Lando Norris. Are they going to destroy each other's races? We have to wait. And now Valtteri Bottas trying to block Ricciardo but couldn't do so. And now Ricciardo is passing Valtteri Bottas up into 13th position for Ricciardo. Will Ricciardo catch up and pass Magnussen? He's 4 seconds behind Magnussen, so there is a possibility. Who knows? Verstappen is not gaining on Hamilton at all, man. Verstappen is not gaining on Hamilton at all. He's just staying level, 7.4 seconds behind Hamilton. fastest lap again from Piastri. 1 minute 23.0, bro. Piastri and Norris are fighting each other. This is, look here, I am very happy. I am very happy that McLaren is saying, hey buddies, we don't care what you guys do, just race each other fairly. We will allow you guys to race each other, but do not take each other out. I respect that. The problem is these two guys are young, man. I would have still put Lando Norris. I would have put all my eggs in the basket and said Lando Norris, we should focus on him. But I do say Lando Norris is not falling behind Piastri. Lando Norris falling behind Piastri, bro. And remember, this is lap 30, man. Lap 30 of 50. So if Lando Norris wants this win, he has to take it, man. He has no option. He has to take it. He has to take it. Dude, Piastri wants this win, bro. And you love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see how hungry Piastri is for this win. And remember, he wants a legitimate win. He doesn't want to be seen as the guy that got gifted the win in Hungary. He wants to be the guy that can win the race fair and square. And that's exactly what I think we should have here. Yeah, Colo Pinto for Williams are doing a very good job. Up into 15th position. I think that is a very good position for a rookie, man. George Russell trying to pass Sergio Perez. George Russell passes Sergio Perez. However, he has to give the position back. He has to give the position back to Perez. Perez getting passed. Oh my goodness, that's too close. Oh my goodness, this seems too dangerous, bro. Yeah, so unfortunately Perez will get passed. And you know what's going to happen? Perez might get passed by, or will get passed by Russell. And I guarantee you that Russell might get very close to Verstappen towards the end of the Grand Prix. So yeah, we have a fight here, boys and girls. We have a fight here. We do not know if even Verstappen's 6th position is guaranteed. Verstappen's 6th position does not look guaranteed. And also, if you look at the front, Norris now 5 seconds behind Piastri. What has happened with Norris? What is happening with Norris? Yeah, so are they going to pit again? I don't think there's going to be a pit, man. I do not believe that people will... Now, of course, I don't know this, but I don't think there will be a pit. I don't believe there will be any pitting happening. But you know what is really sad is that Verstappen's team are really dropping the ball. Like, Red Bull is a total disaster, man. Yeah, but Perez was giving him no room. But that is what Perez has to do, right? Perez has to do that. Perez has to fight him. And this is exactly why they kept Perez. No, he did kind of gain an advantage. He gained it. Look. The British commentator is claiming that he didn't gain it. Oh, is that Lando Norris in the pits? Lando Norris in the pits. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. This is going to be really interesting. So it seems that Verstappen and his teammate are on one stoppers. So what will happen with Verstappen? Will Verstappen stay? Will Verstappen be... Why did they show 21 seconds and then say 7 seconds? How close is Verstappen to Lando? Lando Norris is behind Verstappen. So will Verstappen pit again? That's my question. But of course Lando Norris will pass. Whoa! George Russell destroying his tires, locking up, trying to pass Perez. Lando Norris 2 seconds behind. Dude, this is interesting actually. This is really interesting. Because if Verstappen doesn't pit, it means that he's got a very good chance. It all depends on who pits and who does not pit. If Verstappen still has to pit, then it's GG. If Verstappen does not pit, then this is going to be insane, man. If all the drivers ahead of Verstappen doesn't pit, then it's GG. But if all of the drivers ahead of Verstappen will pit and Verstappen will not pit again, then that's great. Killing my front left so much. He's saying he doesn't know why. He's saying he doesn't know why his front left is being killed so much, meaning that the tire is degrading heavily on the front left. I think it's got something to do with him and Piastri's pass, maybe. I'm guessing front left. Okay, no, but that's not where they hit each other. That's not where they were. Where they touched each other. So that's interesting. Russell in the pits again. Hamilton 7.9 seconds. Verstappen is 7.9 seconds behind Hamilton. Now 8 seconds behind Hamilton. Remember, Verstappen was constantly staying behind Hamilton 7 seconds. Now he's 8 seconds. So either Verstappen is losing pace because Hamilton is picking up his pace, or Verstappen is making mistakes, man. Anything is possible right now. Remember, I do not have all the camera views on me. I'm just watching one view so I can focus on one specific view at a time. Unfortunately, I do not use any synthetics to enhance my mind and my brain to make me super fast and pretend like I'm super smart and stuff. No. I'm just a normal human being doing normal things. I have my limitations. Everybody has. And you know what? The more synthetics you use, the more you will expose your limitations and you will become worse. So boys and girls, do not use synthetics to improve your memory and improve your... Oh, he went off the track a little bit there. Yeah, you see, he's doing that thing again where he's like going wider than he should go. Dude, he could have easily lost it, bro. And he's done it again. He's done it in Singapore, where he went wide and hit the wall, and GG, game over, race done. So Russell going wide is a big problem, man. Magnussen running in 10th place. Good job for Magnussen, I have to be honest with you. Oh, right rear also a problem. Right rear also a problem for George Russell pit stop. That is bad, man. Sticky wheel nuts is a problem, it says. So 8 seconds. 8 seconds is Verstappen's gap to Hamilton. Hamilton 1.5 behind Carlos Sainz. Remember, if they have to still pit, Verstappen's got to... Dude, if it stays the way it is, it means that Lando Norris loses to Verstappen yet again. But I don't see Lando Norris staying behind Verstappen. I just don't see it. But it does seem like Lando Norris is having some strange issues with his car at the moment, with his wheels and stuff. Box for Perez. Box for Perez. Being decisive, not being decisive at Williams. It seems like there's a problem with Williams. They're no longer confident in their decisions, which is a problem. Perez is being pitted, which means that Verstappen is going to be pitted again. There's almost no chance. Yeah, it seems like Lando Norris can't properly catch up and pass Verstappen either, man. McLaren has got a strange issue. Is that George Russell passing the Ricciardo? So now Russell is going to do a version 2 of trying to pass Perez. Will George Russell pass Will George Russell pass Perez finally? I think he will. Verstappen. Lando Norris, do you want me to race him? Do you want me to race him? So this is the first time that we hear Verstappen asking if he can defend. Okay, so now we've got Perez here. Perez is about to pass Albon. Perez goes in on the inside of Albon. This is not a very good pass, if I have to be honest. I think Albon did the right thing. He went off the track because he noticed that Perez was not going to yield, was not going to do anything good for himself. So he just went off the track, which is like, I have to be honest, Albon shouldn't have to do that, but he did the sensible thing for his own race. So now we've got George Russell trying to catch up to Perez and pass Perez. Front left is pretty dead. So basically Piastri is saying, the team is asking Piastri, can you one stop? And then he's saying no. Dude, Verstappen is now in 4th place. Verstappen is in 4th place and it doesn't seem like he might pit. It doesn't seem like he's gonna pit, dude. The fact that Lando Norris can't catch Verstappen that quickly is interesting. Whoa! Dude, I wonder if Perez is going to take back his position. So Perez is now fighting with George Russell, dude. Perez fighting with George Russell. Whoa! Perez taking back his position. Momentarily side by side, momentarily taking back his position, but George Russell has more power. Interesting, but he's not done. Perez is not done, bro. Perez and Russell are racing each other heavily. Perez and George Russell are racing each other properly, man. Piastri goes into the pits. Where is Piastri going to end up? Where is Piastri going to end up? Where is Piastri going to end up? Max Verstappen and then Lando Norris. Max Verstappen is right behind Piastri. Okay, probably a second or two behind Piastri. But Lando Norris is properly way behind Piastri compared to where he was before at the start of the race. Dude, 10 seconds. So Leclerc is in front. Carlos Sainz 10 seconds behind Leclerc in second. Piastri is 8 seconds behind Carlos Sainz. And then Verstappen is 1.8 seconds behind Piastri. I'm curious to know if Verstappen can actually catch. No, he can't. He's already losing pace. Whoa, I must say the race between Perez and Russell is crazy, but it seems like Perez has given up, which I hate it when Perez gives up, man. Just stay within his DRS and attack him back immediately. Max Verstappen is now getting drafted by Lando Norris. Matter of time. It's a matter of time. Matter of time. But I do believe Lando Norris will pass Verstappen at the end. Verstappen will get passed. Verstappen will get passed. I believe that for sure. Here we go. Lando Norris is way faster, but Verstappen positions his car perfectly, dude. Verstappen positions his car perfectly. Perfectly. Perfection, bro. Perfection. Perfection from Verstappen. Verstappen is now teaching Lando Norris how to defend. Defend without looking like he's defending. Interesting, man. Because remember, he's getting DRS now. And the DRS opens. Will it open? Will it open? Will it open? Will it open? I don't see it opening. Here at the pit straight, yeah. So here we go. This is where Lando Norris is going to pass Verstappen. At the pit straight, False lap for the race for Piastri, 1 minute 22. Here we go. Lando Norris passes easily, man. Easily. And then Verstappen immediately goes on the exact attack. Like, it's pretty good, man. But you have to understand this. Verstappen is attacking with a car that's almost half a second slower than Lando Norris's car. So now what can Verstappen do? What can Verstappen do? This is a really interesting race, man. Really interesting because Verstappen is not gonna pit. Yo, I wonder. So technically, Verstappen would have been third place if he didn't have an issue with his car. Oh, they box him. They're pitting him. They're pitting Max Verstappen, dude. What? I don't even understand what the strategy was. What is going on here? Is that Lance Stroll? 2.3. Is Verstappen going to be on faster tires? Like, will his car be faster now with fresh medium tires? Because I'm guessing it's medium tires that he's on. Verstappen is on medium. Like, I was guessing he's on medium, but he's definitely on medium tires. Is Perez also on medium? Yep, he's also on medium tires. So can Leclerc win today? Because it seems like they will not be pitting again. Seems like Leclerc is not going to pit again, man. So Oscar Piastri has to pass on track. If Oscar wants to win this race, he has to pass them. He has to go past two Ferraris if he wants to win. The problem is Piastri has shown that he's not that guy. Especially at Zandvoort. At Zandvoort, you know, at the Netherlands, the Dutch Grand Prix, Lando Norris easily passed Verstappen. And then when Piastri needed to pass Leclerc easily, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do a pass at all. These 2 seconds, 2.9 seconds. So will Piastri pass Carlos Sainz? I do believe he will. But Leclerc, I think, will be a completely different situation. I don't think he will have enough time to get past Leclerc as well. So if Ferrari is smart, they will tell Carlos Sainz to just keep Piastri, slow Piastri down, make it hard for Piastri to pass. As much as they can within the rules, of course. 5 seconds behind Piastri is Lando Norris. 5 seconds behind. Yeah, it does. So yeah, Charles Leclerc's tires does not look that great, man. Charles Leclerc's tires does not look that great at all, man. Piastri is already almost 1 second behind Carlos Sainz. Remember, he had to catch up to Carlos Sainz. He was like 5 seconds or so behind. He's now 1.5 seconds behind Carlos Sainz. He needs to pass Carlos Sainz on the track. He needs to do it on track. He can't wait for pit stops because it seems like that's not something that he's going to be able to do. Fastest lap of the race so far for Verstappen, 1 minute 21.7. Fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 21.7 for Verstappen. Not really, that doesn't really look like Verstappen can do much anyways, to be honest. He's still falling, like even with the fastest lap, he's still falling behind Hamilton. That's interesting. Very interesting, I won't lie. The fact that Verstappen is beating both Mercedes, is beating one of the Mercedes is pretty good. I do understand Russell had to fix his wing and stuff, but you know, that's not something that, you know, it's still a driver error, right? Driver error, if you hit someone and damage your front wing, it's still a driver error. It just stays the way it is. So now Carlos Sainz has to try and defend from Piastri because this is now go time. This is now serious racing. Nearly gone, but I guess we try. So Carlos Sainz is telling the team, hey, my front left is nearly gone, but hey, we'll try. I guess he will. Will he go on the inside? No, he will not. Now we will find out. Dude, I don't understand what is wrong with Norris, bro. Norris is catching up to them. Norris is catching up to them slowly. He's 4.5 seconds. He was 5 seconds. Now it's 4.3 seconds. Norris is catching up to them for sure. For sure he's catching up to them. Norris now 4 seconds. Now 3.8 seconds. Dude, Norris is catching up. Whoa. That's an easy pass. Piastri made that pass look simple, dude. Easy. Carlos Sainz was going all over the place and Piastri just stayed in his racing line, and then Carlos Sainz basically said, oh, okay, you took the racing line. I was trying to defend and now I can't take the racing line because you already took it. Okay, so now 11 seconds. So Carlos Sainz did slow down Piastri somewhat because Carlos Sainz was 10 seconds. Now he's 11 seconds behind Leclerc. Leclerc is 11 seconds in front. I don't think there's enough time for Piastri to do a thing, man. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, bro. I do believe that Lando Norris will pass Carlos Sainz. I do believe that. I do believe that Lando Norris will pass Carlos Sainz, but I do not believe that Piastri will catch up and pass Leclerc. That I do not believe. Unless if Leclerc makes massive mistakes, especially towards the end when his tire grip goes down. That's possible, man. The possibility of his tire wear going down, that is massive. Oh, these British commentators like, how dare Piastri pass Lando? Dude, he did it. He passed Lando fair and square. What do you want from him? What do you want from Piastri? He passed Lando fair and square. It was hard racing and they did touch, but ultimately their cars are intact. Lando Norris are going to pass Carlos Sainz. He's about to get past Carlos. Dude, Piastri is not catching up to Leclerc fast enough, man. Piastri is not catching up to Carlos Sainz. To Leclerc fast enough. Where is Verstappen? Verstappen is falling behind Hamilton, dude. Verstappen falling behind. Even with that fastest lap, he fell behind. I'm wondering if Verstappen put on the fastest lap of the race just to get that point, dude. He must have done that. He must have done that exact thing. Yeah, so Piastri is now 9.7. Dude, he's too slow, man. He's too slow to catch up to He's too slow to catch up to Leclerc, man. He's not catching up to Leclerc fast enough. Piastri is not like... Piastri looked like he was going to win this Grand Prix. Now he can win, but the only problem is he needs to pass Leclerc. The fact that if Ferrari wins this, then good job, man. Ferrari, good job if you win this, because that is exactly what it looks like what's going to happen. Leclerc looks like, oh, that's an easy pass for Lando Norris. Easy pass on Carlos Sainz for 3rd place. Easy pass for Carlos Sainz. Verstappen falling behind, bro. 15 seconds behind Hamilton. Verstappen losing time, consistently losing and losing time. He can't do anything. He can't catch up to Hamilton in front of him. He can't, he can't do anything, man. Gap to Piastri, 4 seconds. Dude, Formula 1 needs to upgrade these cameras. These onboards are pathetic, man. 720p plus it's blurry. Come on, man. Put better cameras, man. Like there has to be better 720 cameras, because I believe the reason why they do 720, what they should do is put high definition HD 4K cameras and then just downgrade the quality to 720. That's my opinion, but hey, I'm not a genius when it comes to these things, so maybe there's a very good reason why they've got 720p cameras onboard cameras. Dude, Leclerc can't win this, man. Leclerc can't win this. I just don't see it, man. I mean, Piastri can't win this. I'm trying to say Piastri, but when you look at his tires, you would say, but he shouldn't be able to win this. So Max Verstappen telling the team that that position is important that he has, and he needs to make sure that the guys, that the people in the back, that the cars in the back it is important for them to hold on to the position he has right now, 6th place, which I agree. Absolutely agree with Verstappen. Yeah, so what we're witnessing is Leclerc trying to keep the dude. There's no way. There is no way that Piastri can beat Leclerc. There's no way. Yeah, so George Russell wants to try and get past Verstappen on the last lap. Yeah, there's nothing like Piastri's got nothing on Leclerc, man. Piastri can't do anything with the only thing that can happen now is Leclerc can destroy his own race. That's the only thing. The only person that's going to stop Leclerc from winning is Leclerc. That's the only person. Piastri can't do anything. He's 7 seconds behind. The fact that McLaren didn't realize that one stop might be a problem is very interesting, I won't lie. Red Bull Racing is going to be in front of McLaren with 10 points. End of this race, Red Bull will only be in front with 10 points constructors wise. Yeah, unfortunately McLaren, like you see, this is where Lando Norris should shine, but he didn't shine, bro. He did not shine, especially his start. His start was horrible. Because not only did Piastri challenge him, but passes him, and then he. But I'm sure it's a domino effect. As soon as Leclerc was trying to defend, and you know, for Piastri, then he couldn't defend, and they both touched. He slowed down immediately, and that caused him to. Whoa! Now he's 6 seconds immediately. I don't understand what Piastri was thinking was happening here. I don't understand. So Piastri should have known that the only way for him to beat the Ferrari is to push as hard as he possibly can. Dude, the fact that Ferrari is going to win a race that they shouldn't have had any... Dude, that Ferrari had no business winning this race. I'm going to be honest. That Ferrari had no business winning this race, man. Stop talking about Lando Norris, bro. Because team orders will play a role here. Because I believe... Yeah, 5.4. Yeah, it's done. Dude, those tires can literally, you know, get destroyed. Anything can happen. Anything is possible right now. Trust me when I say this. If he doesn't cross that checkered flag and doesn't win the Grand Prix on passing that checkered flag, then the race is not over. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. That's the way Formula 1 is. He's 4 seconds behind. Yeah, Piastri should have pushed like... Piastri should have actually pushed heavily. Piastri just didn't push enough, man. He did not push enough, to be completely honest. Yeah, so each time that Leclerc in the Ferrari passes the pit straight, the grandstand goes berserk. So each time that Leclerc passes the pit straight, passes the finish line to go to the next lap, then the crowd goes crazy. And that's the final lap, right? That's the final lap. 3 seconds, bro. 3.8 seconds. Dude, Colapinto in 13th position. Colapinto showing Logan Sargent how it's done, bro. Colapinto showing Logan Sargent how to actually drive. Dude, Leclerc is gonna win this race, bro. This is good. This is really good. Dude, Ferrari wins it, bro. Leclerc wins. I did not see that happening. I did not see that, dude. Piastri second. Fastest lap of the race for Norris. Fastest lap of the race for Norris, bro. He stole that fastest point from Max Verstappen. Bro, Max Verstappen only finished 6th, but it's still damage limitation from Max Verstappen, bro. Damage limitation. I still think it's fine, man. I still believe it's fine. He would have probably been 5th. Maybe 4th. He would have maybe been 4th if the pit stop didn't go that poorly. Maybe. Like I don't even think there's such a massive difference, but you just don't know. Norris stole the fastest lap of the race from Verstappen. Verstappen thought he would have it. He didn't. Dude, that is a good job from Leclerc, man. I did not... look. I would have never believed that Ferrari would actually have a strategy and then actually win with the strategy. I would have never believed that. It's very strange to hear Leclerc speak Italian. It's very strange to hear Leclerc speak Italian, especially when he's yelling. He's speaking Italian, bro, and it sounds fluent. Dude, how did McLaren lose this? How does McLaren lose a Grand Prix again with the faster car, bro? How does McLaren lose the Grand Prix with the faster car? My goodness gracious me. Piastri beat Lando Norris fair and square. But I wouldn't mind to hear what is being said in that team briefing, man. I wouldn't mind to hear what is actually gonna look. I would be surprised if no one is gonna be like, hey, you're not allowed to. Because he did what he needed to do, to be honest. Dude, this is really good, man. One thing I will say is that Ferrari, dude, I did not see him winning this race, bro. I did not, like, there was no... If I was to bet money, Ferrari winning this race did not make sense to me, purely because I could see that the Ferrari wasn't as fast as the McLaren. Dude. Dude, can you imagine this, huh? That Ferrari wins this race. That is insane, man. Insanity. Good job from Leclerc. I must say, I did not see that happening, bro. I did not see that happening. Dude, this is a good job, bro. But again, McLaren cannot win with the fastest car. McLaren cannot win with the fastest car. They were so fast, dude. Fastest qualification. Insane. Insanity, dude. Piastri already has his hat on, dude. I'm just confused how like, I'm telling you, man, when Leclerc is in front of Piastri just gives up, man. I think Piastri is just like, bro, I'm not even gonna try that guy anymore, because he showed me something I couldn't overcome when I was in Zandvoort, the Dutch Grand Prix. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, do leave a like, do leave a subscribe. See you in the next race. The next race is when? Let us find out. So on the 15th of September, we will be racing in, was that Azerbaijan. It said Qatar Airways, so I was like, whoa, was that Qatar? No, it can't be Qatar. So Azerbaijan in the next Grand Prix. These are the next two races are the races that Red Bull are not fast at, bro. The next two races, Azerbaijan and Singapore, are the two races that Red Bull do not necessarily do very well. Dude, this is so cool, bro. So 15th of September, we have Azerbaijan, and then 22 September we've got Singapore. And you know what? We don't know who's gonna win there, because we've already seen now, even the fastest car, McLaren, are not guaranteed to win, because ultimately if they don't know the strategy and they can't capitalize on the strategy, they will not win. That's exactly what happened today. They cannot capitalize, they cannot make their team win, even with the fastest car, and that's just the way it is. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Ciao for now.